Well, it's very old, isn't it? It's not very imaginative. Not to mention that it's abandoned. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel safe.
It doesn't seem like your local high street that you can go to. I don't think about it anymore.
Each week that comes, there are less people in the town.
No one cares about St. Helens. We're just going to be forgotten.
Walking through St Helens, it doesn't seem expensive to a lot of people, but when you've got bills coming out, it's insane. It's like £40 to like get a nice pair of jeans and a top. People can't afford that, so they'll go to Liverpool and go to Primark.
You're not putting money back into St Helens, you're spending it elsewhere.
I do feel like there's types of spaces for alternative, teenagers.
You're very conscious of yourself walking around St Helens High Street.
You're getting stuff shouted at you, but it's not their fault. Some of them have just took a turn and they've taken up drink or they've taken up drugs.
There's a mental health rise, a lack of opportunities.
There's a lack of things to do, to be honest.
You've already got like this whole place where businesses are striving, they're hanging on the edge, and now we've come to this like big like pandemic where it's even more dangerous for any businesses.
A lot of shops had gone completely bankrupt. Shops like M&S had gone again. We came out of lockdown, there was shops that I knew were clothes shops and now food shops, and food shops are now like gaming shops. It's just madness at the moment.
I feel like towns need a big makeover. I don't think it could be used for art.
I think it could though, in a way of take back your own town. I have never left St Helens, but why do I feel like the odd one out?
I don't think that walking alone as a gay person, trans person or a woman, I don't think it is easy.
There's not as many people around. It's so empty. With COVID as well, it's like beforehand if I wanted to hang out with other gay people I'd just go to Liverpool. But I'm definitely less inclined to travel. We can't just go places, like we need to bring places here.
Looking back on those photos from so long ago, even though the pictures are in black and white, there still seems a lot more life there.
How did it transition from that to this then?
I think it'd be brilliant if they opened the Citadel back up.
Even though it's a small theatre, it was so interactive and it gave you a space to watch something and lose yourself in it.
Possibly like an all-inclusive safe space that's open around the clock.
It will give us a bit more of a sense of community.
All you need is to like think back, because it looked more colourful. There was a lot more to like actually say.
That's what Casper's has done.
Because it's like big, bold, pink writing. You can see them making it. It looks so good. Like the cork and dough. It's fresh and it's modern.
The Chinese buffet.
Wetherspoons.
Yeah.
There's so many students in there all the time because it's so cheap, but it's actually alright.
Just the smell of flowers and hearing like the bells of the church, the sound of the actual town being busy, full of laughter. You get so many lovely people.
It's not a bad community, because when something happens to someone in St Helens and it's the whole mentality of one of your own's been hurt, everyone groups together.
She once stood tall and strong. In her youth, beauty spilled from her lips, soft-spoken and delicate.
Culture oozed down her like black treacle, and her veins like morphine.
Her heart pumped with vibrancy that could only be found over the water.
His spine now folded like a photo of an ex-lover.
In the back pocket of England's old jeans.
While it began to curve and shrivel as her youth left her.
Leaving only memories of moments that once were.
Feasting on the light she'd shed.
Yet ignoring her shadow as it began to loom larger.
She once stood high on pointed toe.
Like a swan graceful in still water.
And now as smog looms over here, we begin to see her demise.
A woman dilapidated and overcast.
Yet the worst of all is her broken spirit.
And surrounding her is a community that struggles to escape the inevitable drought.
Like the branches of a tree bereft of water.
Whilst her neighbours watch with a Hollywood smile.
But she will be loved again.
And flowers bloom and bonds form.
And the night becomes scarce and people long for the next.
Rooted in history,
she will always be known.
But what she is known for no longer wants to remain stagnant.
How will you remember St Helens?